Have you ever noticed that a candy bar that cost $1 a few years ago now costs $1.50? Or that your favorite movie ticket seems more expensive than before? That is inflation at work. But what exactly is inflation? Why does it happen? And how does it affect your life? Let's break it down in simple terms.
Inflation is the general increase in the prices of goods and services over time. When prices rise, each unit of money buys fewer things than before. In other words, money loses value when inflation happens. Economists often measure inflation as a percentage. If inflation is 3% per year, $100 today will cost $103 next year.
Inflation happens when demand for goods and services grows faster than supply, or when the cost of making things goes up. Demand pull inflation. When people want to buy more things than are available, sellers raise prices. Think of a new smartphone everyone wants. Prices go up because demand is high. Cost push inflation. When producing goods becomes more expensive, companies pass the cost to customers. For example, if oil prices rise, transportation costs increase, which makes many products more expensive. Built-in inflation. Workers expect prices to rise, so they ask for higher wages. Companies then raise prices to cover wages, creating a cycle. Have you ever noticed your money not going as far as it used to? That's inflation at work, a concept that impacts everyone. One of its biggest effects is on your savings. Over time, inflation erodes the purchasing power of your hard-earned money. Everyday prices climb steadily. A gallon of milk that cost $2 last year might now be $2.50. Similarly, a $10 pizza could now set you back $12. Your favorite treats become more expensive. Interestingly, inflation can sometimes make fixed-rate debt easier to manage, as you repay with money that's less valuable. However, rapid or unpredictable inflation creates significant uncertainty, making long-term financial planning incredibly difficult. Understanding inflation's diverse impacts is key to navigating your personal finances. Stay informed and plan wisely for your future. Ever wonder how economists measure the rising cost of inflation? It's a crucial question, and they use several key methods. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI, tracks the average price of everyday items like food, clothes, and transportation. Next, the Producer Price Index, or PPI, measures prices at the wholesale level before products reach consumers. Core inflation then excludes volatile items like food and energy, revealing long-term trends more clearly. These methods provide vital insights, helping us understand economic health and make informed decisions. Inflation doesn't happen for just one reason. It's often a mix. More money in the economy. If the government prints more money, each dollar becomes less valuable. Supply problems. Wars, natural disasters, or pandemics can make goods scarce, leading to prices rising. Global factors, oil prices, currency exchange, and international trade affect inflation worldwide. How is inflation controlled? Governments and central banks use key tools to maintain economic stability. First, interest rates. Raising them makes borrowing expensive, reducing consumer and business spending. This reduction in spending directly helps to slow down the rate of inflation. Next, they control the money supply, managing how much currency circulates in the economy. Lastly, fiscal policies, like adjusting government spending and taxes, also impact inflation. These combined efforts ensure a balanced and stable economic environment for all. Inflation is a normal part of modern economies, but when it's too high or too low, it can cause big problems. By understanding inflation, you can make smarter choices about saving, spending, and investing. Next time you notice prices going up, you'll know exactly why it's happening. Why Weimar Germany, hyperinflation from 1921 to 1923, a period of extreme economic turmoil. After World War I, Germany faced immense war debts and reparations from the Treaty of Versailles. To cover these expenses, the government began printing vast amounts of money. From 1921, prices soared dramatically. Inflation was noticeable, then spiraled into hyperinflation by 1923. By late 1923, $1 was worth 4.2 trillion German marks. A simple loaf of bread could cost hundreds of billions of marks. People resorted to carrying wheelbarrows full of cash just to buy basic groceries. The primary cause was the massive government printing of money for war reparations. Economic instability after the war, coupled with political uncertainty, further reduced productivity. Strikes and social unrest became common, adding to the crisis. The impact on people was devastating. Savings in banks became worthless almost overnight. Bartering returned as people exchanged goods instead of using money. Poverty and hunger led to widespread protests and political instability. The crisis ended when Germany introduced a new currency, the Rentenmark, in November 1923. Strict monetary policies and foreign loans helped stabilize the economy, bringing an end to the hyperinflation. Zimbabwe, under President Robert Mugabe, faced economic collapse due to land reforms, corruption, and declining agricultural output. The government printed money to cover expenses, causing extreme inflation. At its peak in November 2008, inflation was estimated at 79.6 billion% per month. Prices doubled every 24 hours. Banknotes in denominations of 100 trillion Zimbabwean dollars were issued. Causes: excessive money printing by the government. Collapse of agriculture and production led to scarcity of goods. This resulted in a loss of confidence in the national currency. Impact on people. Savings became worthless. Banks could not operate normally. People used US dollars or South African rand for daily transactions. Food and fuel shortages became widespread. How it ended: in 2009, Zimbabwe abandoned its currency. They started using foreign currencies like the US dollar and South African rand. This stabilized the economy somewhat, but inflation had destroyed decades of wealth.